Hello students, good morning. Today we shall discuss about what is a matrix and what are the determinants of matrix. Okay, determinants of matrix. Last time I discussed about the matrix multiplication, matrix division, and also I told you about the transpose of matrix. So today we shall start the determinant of a matrix. How you can find out the determinant of a matrix, right? So matrix determination or determinant of a matrix means the difference between the multiplication of the principal diagonal and the other diagonal. That is the difference between the multiplication of the principal diagonal and the other diagonal. As you know, a matrix has two diagonals, a principal diagonal and other diagonal. So if you make the difference between the product of the principal diagonal and the other diagonal, we get the determinant of a matrix. Now the determinant is a numerical term. You have to find out that determinant through a matrix. The matrix may be of second order matrix or third order matrix, that is either it may be a 2 into 2 matrix or a 3 into 3 matrix. But remember, the matrix must be a square matrix. In order to find out the determinant of a matrix, the matrix need to be a square matrix. That is, it may be of 2 into 2 matrix or a matrix of second order or a 3 into 3 matrix or a matrix of the third order. Okay, if it is not a square matrix, then determinant cannot be found out. Okay, let's now go and see how we can find out the determinant of a matrix either from the second order matrix or in the third order matrix. Okay, let's talk of first a second order matrix. Let me say I take an example matrix A. I give you 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this is a square matrix of the order 2. That is a second order matrix. So I write here 2 into 2. Second order matrix. Now in this matrix, we have to find out the determinant. How? I told you, determinant is nothing but the difference between the product of the principal diagonal and the product of the other diagonal. Now here we have two diagonals. You see, 1 and 4. This is the principal diagonal. Okay. So first we write product of the principal diagonal, that is 1 into 4 minus the product of the other diagonal, that is this is the other diagonal, 2 into 3. Okay, 1 into 4 minus 2 into 3. 1 into 4 is the principal diagonal, elements of the principal diagonal. You have to multiply it, then make the difference, again multiply the elements of the other diagonal, that is 2 and 3. So 4 into 1 is 4 minus 2 into 3 is 6 is equal to minus 2. So determinant of this second order matrix 1, 2, 3, 4 is minus 2. Right? So this is how we can find out the determinant of a second order matrix. Now this is very simple because simply you multiply the principal diagonal and then you deduct it from the product of the other diagonal. But if it is a case of third degree or third order matrix, that is 3 into 3 matrix, what we shall do? Let us say, again I take another example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. Now this is a 3 into 3 matrix or a matrix of third order. So here in this matrix, how can we find out the determinant? Remember, 4 into 4 matrix or the matrix of the fourth order will not come in the exam, it's not in the syllabus. So maximum second order or third order matrix will come in the exam. So here, how can we find out the determinant of this matrix of third order? Now this is also a square matrix because there are 3 rows and 3 columns, 3 into 3 matrix. So how can we find out the determinant here? Now when you say determinant, we write like this: A modulus. A modulus means if you give two bar lines in between A, that is called A modulus. So A modulus means A determinant. A determinant, how can you find out? Now we can find out the determinant. Here you see there are only 4 elements in the first one. So it was easy for us to multiply the one diagonal and deduct it from the other diagonal. But here we don't have 2. What we will do? We shall find out the determinant by taking into account either a single row or a single column. Okay? Therefore, let's take the first example of the first row. This is the first row, is not it? So, let's take the first row. First row, this first element is 1. Now remember, when you take this 1 lies in the first row and the first column. So, जो नंबर तमे नब से नंबरटा जो रो और जो कॉलम रे हिथिबो ताकु छाडी दबो ताकु छाडीला परे आउ जो छोटो मैट्रिक्स रे रहइबो 2 into 2 मैट्रिक्स रहइबो ताकु नबो देखो मु 1 टा अछि फर्स्ट रो रे छाडली 1 अछि फर्स्ट कॉलम को छाडली आ मोर रहिला केते ना रहिला मोर 5 6 8 और 9 ओके 1 काम सरला बतन फर्स्ट रो रो सेकंड एलिमेंट को आसीबा 2. Now it will be plus or minus, that I shall tell you later, but remember first for the timing, remember this will be minus, this is plus and this will be minus. So if I take minus 2, then 2 lies in the second column and the first row. So leave the total all elements of the first row and all the elements of the second column. What is left then? Left is 4, 6, 7 and 9. Write it like this. Then this is, let's come to the third one, 3. This must be plus. Again, 3 lies in the third column and in the first row. Leave all elements in the first row and all elements in the third column. So what left? Now 4, 5 and 7, 8. Okay? Now if you write like this, then it becomes easier for you to calculate. Then what will happen? 1 into, find out here, 5 into 9 minus 8 into 6. Then minus 2. 4 into 9 minus 7 into 6. Again plus 3. 4 into 8 minus 7 into 5. Okay. Then next come 1 into 9 5 ja 45 minus 8 6 ja 48 minus 2. Again 9 4 ja 36 minus 7 6 ja 42. Again plus 3 8 4 ja 32 minus 7 5 ja 35. Okay. Next is 1 into 45 minus 48 is minus 3. Then again minus 2 into 36 minus 42. You can write like this also. 36 minus 42 is minus 6. Again plus 3. 32 minus 35. This is minus 3. This is equal to, implies 3 into 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. Minus 2 into minus 6 is minus 12. Plus 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. Let's see. Minus 3, then minus 2, 9 4 ja 32. This is second one. Okay, 9 4 32, 9 4. Okay, then this becomes minus 3 into minus 12 minus 9, that comes to minus 24. So this is the process by which you have to find out the determinant of a matrix by taking a single row or a single column. In the same fashion, you can take a column also. In this also you can take a column. 1 4 7 also you can take, 1 2 3 also you can take, second row also you can take 4 5 6, third row also you can take 7 8 9, whatever you want to take you can take, the answer will be same. There may be some plus minus differences you see here. Let us just check it out whether it is right or wrong. 1 into 945 minus 848. Okay, minus 2 into 936 minus 742. Okay, plus 3 832 minus 735. ठीक है. So this comes to 1 into minus 3 minus 2 into minus 6 plus 3 into minus 3, that comes to minus 24, right? So the same result will occur if you take another row, third row, or even second column or third column, all the 9 combinations, either the 3 rows or the 3 columns, whatever you take, the answer remains same. That is, your answer will be the same. So determinant of a matrix, in this case, in the third order matrix, what we do? We simply take one row and find out the determinant. In every row, you see the first one we have taken plus, the second is minus, third is plus. Why this happens? Next class, when I will go for the minors and the cofactors, there I will show you, I will tell you where it will be minus and where it will be plus. Okay. So this is how we have to find out the determinant of a matrix. If you want, you can just practice in your house. You take the second row, you take the third row, you take the first column, you take the second column, you take the third column, whatever you like, but you see how the result will be same in case of all combinations, right? So this is the process by which we find out the determinant of a matrix. Okay. Now let us think of, okay, let me tell you next is what are the minors of a matrix. The next part in your book we have minors, cofactors and minors. So let's see what are the minors of a matrix, then we will go to the cofactors, right? Now if I say a matrix, then you have to know the position of every element of the matrix. Let me tell you, if I say matrix A, this position is A11, this is A12, this is A13. Means this particular element remains in the first row and first column. This is first row and second column, first row and third column. Okay. Similarly, I can write A21, A22, A23. Means second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column. Again, if I say A31, A32, A33. Now here the numbers of A, that is 3 1, this represents first is row, second is column. This is row, this is column, this is row, this is column. Similarly, when we find out the minors, we have to also say, let us say minors of a matrix. We shall start with the second order matrix. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a second order matrix, let's say matrix A is 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the minor? There we write minor of M11, or the first row first column element raw minor kete M12, M13, M14. What are the minors? Because we have only 4 elements here. This is a second order matrix, so we have to find out the minors of the 4 elements. Now in this case it is very easy to find out the minor because this is a second order matrix. You see, in this particular matrix, minor M11 means this one, first row first column. M11 kete achi 1 achi, tar minor kete habo will be 4. Next M12 first row second column, M12 ର minor kete habo, ta opposite kete achi 3. Similarly M13, sorry, M21, this is M21, M22. Now this is 3, M21 means second row and first column. Here its minor is 2. And this is the 4, second row second column. This 4's minor is 1. So in case of a second order matrix, to find out the minors is not at all difficult. Simply you write the minors at the opposites in the diagonal. If I say 1, the minor is 4. If I say 2, minor is 3. If I say 3, minor is 2. If I say 4, minor is 1. So the minors are nothing but the opposite numbers that exist in the matrix in the diagonal. Okay, so this is the minor of the second order matrix, that is 2 into 2 matrix, where we found out the 4 numbers, that is the minors of 1, 2, 3 and 4. But again, as in case of determinants, this was very easy to find out the determinant in case of the second order matrix. Similarly, it is very easy to find out the minor of the second order matrix. But in a third order matrix, minor we have to find out as we found out the determinant in case of a third order matrix. So here, how we can find out the minors, we shall discuss in the next slide. Okay, so the videos are becoming very long and it becomes difficult for me to send all these videos. Therefore, I restrict my videos within 17-18 minutes or 20 minutes so that it can easily go. Right? So next time when I shall come, I will tell you how to find out the minors as well as cofactors. On that day, I shall tell you how to find out the minors of a third order matrix as well as the cofactors. How we can find out the cofactors. In the cofactors, we shall learn why we shall give this plus and this minus and this plus. Okay. This, because you see, this is the position is 1 and 2. So this will be minus. 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 The odd positions of the matrix or the elements of the matrix, they will have minus sign. Odd positions. Now this is 1 and 2. This is odd. This is 2, 1. Odd. This is 3, 1. Odd. 3, 2. Odd. And the even numbers will have positive signs. Okay. That we shall discuss in the cofactors. So in the next time we shall we shall discuss about the minors of the third order matrix as well as the cofactors. Right? So I think you are watching the videos, you are learning things. I hope it will benefit you. Tell your friends to all see the videos, because I find very few of you are watching the videos. And remember, if you don't watch, it's the harm is yours. Of course, this video is there in the YouTube. You can see it anytime, no problem. But try to see, try to learn, and in case of problems, you can give me in comments. If you want, we can also have online YouTube classes. There's no problem. There we can have interactions also. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.